And Martin's gone to put the chocks on and, well, he's had an accident. So what have you done, Martin? Oh, God.
It'll get us home, I think.
It'll get us home?
Yeah, it'll get us home.
Hello and welcome back to our channel. We are Martin and Leslie and have spent the last 9 weeks in the beautiful country of France in our motorhome. We have visited some amazing towns and villages. Join us this week as we attempt to visit Dunkirk. However, unbeknown to us, on the day we chose to visit this historical landmark was the same day that the European cycle race, the Four Jours de Dunkirk, was finishing, rendering the town impossible to access. So we had to make a detour to a site just outside of Calais.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back, while I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow. It is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end, but still I am here, moving on like before. I'm yearning to reach the shore. Now I know what it means to grow. It is just enough to get by. Oh, now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I've got. It is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by.
What's going on? Over the bridge. Oh dear me. Oh, you're kidding. It's this one where it's nowhere.
We want to be going right. Yeah, we want to be going right where the bloody thing is.
So there's something going on, because look, there's somebody down there.
I know.
There's a guy with high vis on down there.
Yeah.
So this road's shut for a reason.
Yeah.
Because of that fire, I bet.
Oh, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that fire's right down there.
It is. So that'll reroute you somewhere different, but it's trying to get you down there.
Yeah.
And that's shut.
I'm tempted to go through there, you know.
What the heck?
I mean, how would all that want to get out of there?
I don't know. No, they're stopping people going through. That bus is trying to get round. It's a bendy bus.
Madame!
Wait.
Madame!
Bonjour.
Bonjour, do you speak English?
Oh, only fine.
How do we get into the air?
Oh, it's not possible.
Not
Because
possible.
you have a bicycle.
Oh,
Tour 4 jours de Dunkirk. You go here.
okay.
And can I get back round? No.
No.
Oh.
So something's going off in Dunkirk.
The road's blocked off.
Yeah. Because that lady that told us it wasn't possible was driving an electric van. Well, everywhere we're going, it's all no entry. Don't know whether it were anything to do with them fire engines, do you think?
God knows.
We're wanting to be over there. So we're going round in circles. Drive down to Car Ferry Port place.
Still tempted to turn around and go back.
In 300 meters, at the roundabout, take the 4th exit on Avenue du Stade.
I wonder if there's been, I don't know what's happened, but we're struggling.
They're really struggling.
We just seem to be going round and round in circles,
Oh, yeah.
and everywhere's a dead end. Look, we're coming up to blue lights again up here.
Yeah, that's that.
Or is that where it was?
Yeah. Oh, I've just been down here.
Have we? Oh yeah, fire engine.
I bet this is said the same way.
Now I've put a different destination in, Martin. Thinking a bollard with him. Definitely something major going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
Close that bridge that we've been over twice. So I don't know. We're just gonna go on a campsite now
It's impossible to
get
navigate
around.
round Dunkirk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Closed.
Yeah.
Even buses couldn't get through.
No.
Calais.
In 300 meters, use the right 2 lanes to stay to the right. 16 toward Calais.
To do a bit of shopping. Look at all that, Martin. Wow. All that cheese. I'm spoilt for choice. Pardon? It's paella.
It's like a Sunday dinner
Like a Sunday dinner.
without any veg.
Look at the size of these pieces of meat. Whew. Looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Far better than our meats. What was that like in there, Martin?
Brilliant.
All those meats and everything. Oh, amazing, weren't they?
Yeah.
Right,
Far better than ours.
yeah, absolutely. So we're going to make our way to a site tonight. It's with electric and all facilities.
And a swimming pool.
Oh yes, and a swimming pool. Unbelievable.
I'm not going if they haven't got a jacuzzi.
Oh dear me. Oh, I read in one of the reviews of a swimming pool that they were refused swimming to go in the pool because Their attire was too modest.
Too modest?
Too modest. So I don't know what you're supposed to wear.
Nothing.
Speedos, I think, Martin. Get your Speedos out.
You know, want to see me in a pair of bloody Speedos this shape? I don't think so.
24 hours later.
Oh, honestly, we're having a right couple of days. What with driving round Dunkirk and not being able to get out, and we found out since that it was a
cycle race.
A mini Tour de France that ends on the Sunday in Dunkirk. So that's why we couldn't get anywhere. We were just every touch and turn we were just coming up against
there were police everywhere, barriers across roads, diversions, but the diversions just led you back to where you were in the first place. There were a bendy bus. He had to pull aside at road because he couldn't carry on his route.
Because he couldn't get round the roundabout that had been diverted round, could he?
No, there were all sorts going off. There were a big fire, so roads were shut with fire engines and blocked off. Then there were like a carnival, so some more roads were blocked and shut off.
Oh, it's just been... But then, what does Martin go and do as we get to this beautiful site?
Yeah.
Nearly knocks himself out as he's putting chocks up.
Yeah. Smacked my head on indicator.
Yeah. Smacked his head on indicator, and this is what's happened.
Look.
All loose.
All loose. But it'll be alright to go home.
Fancy. How's your head?
A lot worse than that.
No, your head's not as bad as that. Your head's...
Not now, it were at time.
It were at time.
I didn't swear though.
Well, I think you were in shock.
Concussed.
I heard this big bang. He put chocks under, stood up, banged his head on that.
Yeah.
Hey dear.
I'm glad you think it's hilarious.
Well, I'm just sad that you've damaged van.
Yeah. Well, I can fix it.
Yeah. Right, we're going to go and see... What are we going to see?
Oh, what do they call it now? A German bunker, isn't it? It's where they used to launch out rockets and what have you. We'll see.
We'll go and see.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. For his last day.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to do a lot of the memorial things at Dunkirk, didn't we? But we just couldn't get anywhere near any of them or on any sites round there. So we came here, which is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous, yeah.
Look at that. For a campsite. Beautiful, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's that, I mean, it's lovely here. I mean, I could have stopped here another week easily.
Yeah, stayed on this site.
Yeah.
But it's his last day.
Got a heated swimming pool as well.
Yeah.
But beautiful. I can't use it because I haven't got no Speedos. Or budgie smugglers.
As we call them.
It's ridiculous.
It is. That's lovely, but we can't go in, Martin. Because you can't wear shorts.
I ain't got Speedos, have I?
Budgie
smugglers.
I don't know how that's hygienic. They say that you can't wear shorts because they're unhygienic.
I know.
That you've got to wear Speedos. But I don't see what the difference is myself.
If I went into my underpants, do you think they'd say something?
In your underpants? God. I don't know, Martin.
I put a thong on.
Put a thong on?
Yeah. They're not.
I don't understand it. I don't know what they mean. If you had... I don't get it. I don't get how it's any different wearing a pair of swim shorts or a pair of Speedos.
No, I don't.
Anyway, so that's that. So we're going to go down to this German bunker place.
Yeah.
And see what that's all about.
I'll catch you up there then.
Yeah, we'll see you there. So we've arrived.
We're here.
We are. It looks a very interesting place, so we're going to go and see how much it is to get in. I don't think it's expensive, but look at this.
Yeah. That pack 88mm.
Yeah, look at that. And this is the entrance. He just parked his bikes up there and we're going to go in and have a look. Oh, that's where you go in. You can see it all from inside as well, can't you?
Look at all cylinders.
Yeah.
That rocket.
Look at that there.
BMW. Look at that.
Are these all... Is everything in here all German then? Ladies and gentlemen, here's a visits guide. It all starts behind this door. Just before walking through the door, you'll find umbrellas on your right. You are not in a museum, you are in a history park.
Yeah.
You will first board the train at the station, and as the driver is off resting, you'll replace him. What? When you board the carriage, you will notice footprints on the floor. Standing, then press on the red button and close your eyes in order to be immersed into the scenario that will be played for you. I wish you a pleasant trip and a good visit. The hint is, it's the raid. Oh my gosh, we're going to have an experience here, Martin.
Yeah.
You'll first board the train at the station, and as the driver is off resting, you'll replace him. Am I driving a train then?
Look at headlamp on that. Gas lamp.
Oh gosh, yeah.
There then.
Gosh.
Old century coast.
Yeah. Imagine just standing there all day.
Yeah.
That's where you'd be stood with your gun. The old Dunkirk sign.
Yeah.
That's what we needed yesterday, just to get us into Dunkirk.
Well, look at that for a cannon.
I know. These were on submarines, weren't they,
Yeah.
or boats? We were situated behind ships, and thanks to waves, our oscillations made mines explode in the ocean. Deportation train. That's it.
You see, well,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Travelling to Dunkirk, pulling up at the station. As the whistle blows and the train starts, after hours of such a journey we lose our bearings. The heat is suffocating, the smell is making us sick, there is no space. Where are we going? We take turns near the door's cracks to breathe a little fresh air. Suddenly our train stops and lets another convoy pass. The relief buckets start overflowing. That's what that is. All of a sudden an old man drops. He has just died. Men take care of gathering corpses in a corner. Thanks. Finally a bit of space. After several days of journeying and waiting, the train finally reaches a stop. The carriage's latch is open. The door is sliding. Some air, some light. Fear paralyses us. Getting off the carriage, we discovered sheared silhouettes, skinny with empty eyes, dressed in pyjamas with blue-grey stripes. The guards hit us, push us and shout as if we were cows. Men are separated from women. Children and elderly are put aside. What will become of us? We had arrived at Buchenwald. This inhumane trip was the beginning of hell. Oh my gosh. Men and women were squashed into those rolling prisons whose shutters were nailed and barbed wire to avoid escapes. The floor was covered with hay. Oh God. They were on that for weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's original cart, so you'll have been stood at same footsteps as
Oof.
a lot of people that have died.
Yeah. That were exterminated. Gosh.
They had concentration camps all over.
Right. Look at that. Nazi concentration camps are large-scale detention centres used until the end of World War II to in turn exploit the labour forces and kill political opponents, then to intern Jews, gypsies, Jehovah's Witnesses, homosexuals, criminals, tramps, etc. Gosh. It's hard to comprehend, isn't it? Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Wow. But it's like we said when we were at that Vimy ridge, isn't it? It's hard to believe that anybody, any human being, could do something so terrible
yeah.
to another human being.
Yeah.
You know, the mindset
Yeah.
is just unthinking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
The magnificent forest which surrounds us was no more than a field of craters, a lunar landscape. Even today, you can still see some impressive signs of the bombing. When work started again in November 1943, the German authorities used a great number of deported prisoners of all nationalities.
So that's the bunker.
So that's, yeah.
So any attacks on bunker, front water, they've got to contend with landmines, and then all these underwater, you know, for landing craft,
Yeah.
to either sink them or slow them down. Then onto the beach, there's all this lot to get through.
Gosh.
So
Yeah.
slow them down so they could be gunned down.
Yeah. God.
What are these at landing crafts?
Yeah.
Can you imagine landing on the beach with front first, like that, under gunfire, and then that drops down,
Yeah.
front drops down, and you all pile out. They've only to set gun on one position, and
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, these are where bombs came down, Martin.
Yeah,
You can see craters, can't you?
yeah. One man submarine.
Is it just a one for one man?
Yeah, one man. Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine being in there. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Look at that. Can you imagine being that one man? Oh, that must be terrifying, and being... Oh, gosh. Look at that. Gosh, it's not very big, is it? It's tiny. Look.
Yeah.
God, I'd be so claustrophobic.
Do you see where they used to strap torpedoes? If you look at the shape of it, it goes round like that.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
then those torpedoes back there,
one on
yeah.
each side. There, look. There, look.
Oh yeah.
So they have like, how big is it? It's nearly 30 foot long. So them torpedoes were nearly 30 foot long. Hard to imagine, isn't it, being sat in one of them?
It is. How far under sea did they go, does it say?
Right, did it say?
Is that it there? 15 foot? No? 5 knot underwater and 5.3 knot. Oh no, that's how fast it went.
Speed. But they didn't have to go deep.
No, they were just out of sight, weren't they?
Yeah, as long as they were just below surface and out of sight.
Yeah.
And the mission was to destroy enemy ships.
October 1942, and for the first time, the launch of the V2 is a complete success. Meanwhile, on the 24th of March 1933, Hitler assumes full power and establishes the Nazi regime. September 3rd, 1939, following the invasion of Poland, England and France declare war on Germany. 1940, the Blitzkrieg. France is defeated. Only England has not yet surrendered. 1941, Hitler invades Russia, and on the 7th of December of the same year, in reply to the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the United States enter the war.
Oh, they need to have dropped some bombs on here, didn't they?
Yeah. Gosh. Look at that. What's that big, huge building there?
That's the bunker.
Gosh.
Ah, tracking bombs. Ah, so they used tracking bombs to test
The precision of
the precision of the bombing before
yeah.
they actually sent the real bombs.
God. Made out of wood. Some of them.
Yeah.
Ah, the English training bombs were made of wood, the German ones of concrete, and the 1940 French ones of plastic.
Yeah. Ah, there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a concrete one. Right, okay. God, they dropped some bloody bombs, didn't they? Look at them all.
Yeah. The Luftwaffe, German Air Force, had installed several fake squadrons, wooden mocks of Messerschmitts, to look like a powerful and imposing fighting fleet. The English, not fooled, attacked those airfields with wooden bombs on which they had written "wood for wood," illustrating the British sense of humour. Wow.
Oh my
Gosh.
That's impressive.
Oh my
grief.
gosh. Oh,
Crikey.
blooming heck. Look at the size of that. I don't think the camera will do it justice.
Good grief. Blimey.
Blooming heck. Look at these.
V1.
The idea that the Germans had secret weapons became more and more prevalent among the Allies. Despite differences of opinion in the high command as to the existence of such weapons, the doubts persisted, and the bunker in Epelec was placed under close aerial surveillance.
Look at that.
The Allies could not imagine that this vast site was to become an assembly factory and a launch base for the terrifying V2s. But
Gosh.
to better understand what exactly is a V2, let's compare it with the V1. 5 times heavier and flying higher than the V1, the V2 hit the ground with a weight of more than 1 million tons, causing an air blast and a veritable earthquake. With the same explosive
Launched vertically, a thrust of 25 tons lasting 65 seconds lifted it off the ground and propelled it at the speed of Mach 4, or more than 3,100 miles an hour, for a distance of 70 miles.
Oh,
As it didn't leave the atmosphere, the V2 did not go into orbit and fell back to Earth.
Faster than sound, it was impossible to intercept at the time. The V2 was much more lethal than its predecessor, the V1.
That's unreal, that.
Isn't it? The size of that.
I believe it was all forced labour to build that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, they never built it. The forced out prisoners to do it.
Yeah.
All Jews and whoever they captured.
Yeah. Gosh, what a sight this is. Isn't it? I know, it's enormous. Gosh. What are them, Martin? All them things? All them things?
That's all rebar that they put in concrete to strengthen it. It strengthens concrete. They do it today.
Yeah.
And then they put concrete. It gives concrete something to bond to, so it makes it stronger.
It's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that. Gosh.
Oh, this is where they've been hit with bombs, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's obviously survived that bit. Look at the steel that's in it to keep it so strong.
Yeah.
And look how thick.
I know. Look at that.
It's really hard to comprehend, isn't it?
It really is, and it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Very little machines.
Yeah. So a lot of this were done manually, weren't it?
Yeah.
Gosh, it takes your breath away, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. Big storage for V2s.
Oh, is this where they stored them?
Yeah. V2 storage. Liquid oxygen storage. Look at that one, gone directly through the roof.
Yeah.
In fact, you are on top of the north wall of the bunker. This unfinished wall, 16 feet thick and 36 feet high, was initially going to be as high as the one facing you.
Yeah, look at that. Solidified bag of cement. Yeah. You know what we see on beaches and things. That's what it could be. You know, when you see on beaches, you think, right, how come that concrete's there?
Yeah, yeah.
It could have been remnants, couldn't it, of leftover front wall?
Yeah. When you think how limited tools they have, I mean, a little digger like that to dig it for all this.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
But the thing they had in abundance were men.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get over how thick the concrete is.
I know.
It must have taken millions and millions and millions of tons of gravel and... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, you can watch this on telly, can't you? And you can look at pictures and things. But until you're actually here, it's just...
It's unbelievable, the magnitude of it, the size of it. It's just incredible.
Look at this, where it's been bombed here. And I mean, there's got to be big bombs to create
God,
that,
yeah,
haven't they?
yeah,
Because, like you say,
Yeah.
the thickness of the concrete.
But we're now
Going
going
in.
to go inside the building.
Wow.
Well, what's left of it.
Gosh, it feels... Gosh, do you know, as soon as you walk, I'm just coming back, it's freezing. Wow.
Here, you are at the heart of the epilogue bunker. The colossal door that you've just come through closed the passage to the railway lines. It is 7¼ feet thick. Over 3,000 cubic feet filled with concrete. Over 215 tons in motion.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's where one of the bombs came through the roof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Showing you what came through.
Gosh. Wow. There's more up here. It is freezing. Gosh, look at this. Wow. Wow. The Disney bomb. The Disney bomb was invented by Royal Navy's Captain Terrell. Intended to attack heavily reinforced works, it was dropped from 6,000 metres. 3.7 miles. It perforates the bunker's roof. Once inside, the time-delayed detonators trigger the explosion. The Disney bomb. Gosh. It's absolutely freezing in here. Look at this through here. Wow. Blimey. Oh, it shows you the way that they were going.
Where was it?
Yeah, yeah. But then look, UK and USA, America came in down there, look.
Yeah.
On 6th of June 44. Gosh. What a place. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Of Europe, and next to it the flags of many nations. What a marvelous symbol. Goethe wrote,
If the past generations hide their mistakes from their successors, they condemn the young to commit the same mistakes as their elders.
back in the present, we hope that you will never forget this journey to the past that we have just shared. Thank you for your visit.
What an incredible place.
It's amazing.
Oh, if you're around here, I will put the link to it because it's just amazing. I have learnt so much. I've honestly learnt so much today. But yeah, it's an experience. Like they say, it's not a museum, it's an experience.
It is an experience.
And it was €23 for both of us to get in. Absolutely worth every penny, I think.
I think so as well.
Well worth it. So we're back at the site. enjoying the sun on our
Peace and
last
quiet.
night. Yeah, peace and quiet. All you can hear is birds and a couple of ducks.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful. So yeah, it's been amazing, France. This site is absolutely gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Just got me washing in dryer.
Your last bits.
Yeah, no point in going back and having to do it back in UK because it's a lot cheaper here. You wouldn't think so though after that video in Scotland, would you?
No, you
The
wouldn't.
amount of
no.
flack we got for
Yeah,
that.
we
You should
did.
have seen some comments. Anybody would have thought we'd rob Scotland.
I know.
But it was just so expensive, £19. And we were, you know, said it was because it were tourist spots and things like that. But you've seen where we've been in France. There's
Yeah.
been some real tourist hotspots, and we've not we've not spent that amount.
But I mean,
of
to be
money.
fair, it's not Scotland that rips you off.
No.
It's the companies that put these machines in place.
Yeah, it is.
You know, they're up and down country all over, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flack that we got for it. We were called racist and all sorts of stuff.
I don't know where they get that from.
I know, but yeah. So if we,
How can you
if
be
we
racist over a pair of jeans and boxer shorts? I don't get it.
over washing machines and
I don't
dryers, I don't know, but yeah, it's been amazing in France. But we're sad to go home, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've got to go though, obviously, as we're coming up to the 90-day thing, but
Yeah.
we've got to save a few.
But we want to see his family as well. don't
Yeah, we do. We're dying to see all the kids and grandkids, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're not looking forward to going up ferry though, are you?
No, I'm not. I like speed boats and small boats and what have you, but big ships, nah, they don't.
Agree with
They
him?
don't agree with me, do they?
It goes a bit green.
I'm not so bad if it's calm.
Yeah.
But,
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
yeah.
Wind's picking up a little bit, Martin.
Don't tell me that. I don't want a bloody wind.
So, UK, here we come.
Back to Blighty.